Welcome to Karis, part of the town of Raseborg since 2009. This guided tour consists of 3 parts: Karis past and present, Brobacka archaeological site and Healing Ekelund in Karis. This tour has been funded by Västnyländska Kultursamfundet as an EU project. Brobacka archaeological site. The Brobacka archaeological site is located on the shore of Lake Lepträsket. Here we find traces of habitation from the Iron Age to the 20th century. The wealth of flora with numerous cultivated plants indicates human activity in the area over a long period of time. The Brobacka area consists of 2 hills. The south hill is surrounded by hazel thickets and firs, whilst the north hill is covered by meadows and pine forest. The meadows also extend across the hollow between the hills to the southernmost part of the area. The oldest artifacts found at Brobacka date from the early Roman Iron Age in the 3rd to 5th centuries, and the migration period from the 5th to the 7th centuries. On the south hill there are 2 4-sided stone settings, graves from the migration period, in which spearheads, brooches, pearls, an arrowhead and a bronze spiral ring were found during excavations. The so-called Karis brooch, dating back to the Merovingian period in the 7th to 9th centuries, was found here. Archaeologists believe that the buckle is a sacrificial offering and was placed in the grave at a later date. The brooch served as the model for Kalevala Koru's Karja brooch. Near the 4-sided graves are traces of historic-era habitation, namely the foundation of a farmstead with outhouses and a partially stone-walled field stretching to the north. Farther out on the hillside to the east are the remnants of an oven from a drying barn, and in the meadow between the Brobacka hills one can just make out ancient fields, ditches and stone heaps. The Brobacka site also has other types of stone settings and cairns. Of these, some are assumed to be graves from the Iron Age, whilst others probably have later origins suggesting farming or past houses. From the site of the 4-sided graves, a fantastic view opens out to the west over fields and hills. Traces of ancient settlements can be found across the hills, including the medieval farm Domargård. The rich flora of Brobacka consists of meadow, rockery and woodland grove species. Typical cultivated plants to be found around the ancient settlements include tower rockcress, spiked sedge, downy oatgrass, imperforate St. John's wort, ribwort and haresfoot clover. Old garden plants such as lilac, snowberry, hop, apple, blackcurrant and rose grow wild on the ancient farm sites. Hazel bushes provide an excellent habitat for nutcrackers.